Oh, hot diggity dog. I guess we're live. Again.
Oh, we're back.
A cold diggity dog.
Cold diggity dog.
Cold diggity dog.
Perritos frios.
What do you do with a cold diggity dog?
You heat it up,
Warm
Doug.
it up. Hey.
Hey-o.
Stupid question.
All right.
Idiot.
Danny, was that the pastry? Was it chocolate?
Chocolate.
Was that chocolate? Chocolate. I
That
remember
pair,
chocolate.
that pair with the nice whiskey.
Just some French pastry and some whiskey in the morning, Josh. That's how you do it.
I mean,
So the French do it, presumably.
when everything else is falling apart in your life, that's all you got left.
French pastry and some whiskey. My life's over. All
Morning
right.
Round of Russian roulette.
Sometimes it clicks. Other times it clicks. Last time it clicked. And I'm still here. Daniel's frozen. He looks like he's it's all priestly.
He's about to
It's all
sing.
priestly. Yep.
He's about to do it to her.
About to give that sermon, huh?
Yeah, hit
You
it
know
up.
we had to do it to her.
He
It's the
honestly
exact opposite of avarice.
the way he looks right here for my screen, he really looks like he has risen again. Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah.
One of
That's
my
sacrilegious.
nicknames
I
that
love it.
one of my cousins gave me was actually Jesus. So
It's a good nickname. Solid nickname.
Huh.
You can
Oh,
obviously see.
Yes.
I'm gonna
That
make
is
you one
your-
of those prayer candles, dude. It's just you.
Well, now I wish I was more Filipino so I can put one in my home.
We'll get some for John.
You know, Filipinos put pictures of Jesus in their house. I'll just put a picture of Daniel up somewhere. Oh, Jesus. No, that's
Yeah.
Jesus. He's one of my groomsmen.
Wasn't that your priest?
that means there's one more of me out there somewhere in spiritual form.
You got two.
You got two. Ooh. What comes after a trinity? What's a four? Like a four-way? The four-way of God?
I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe.
The four one? No.
Mentioned in those forbidden books.
That was the 11th commandment for sure. And Daniel shall be in the four-way.
Okay. That
Oh my
took
God.
a turn, but so D&D guys, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Praise
So
hell.
Daniel, the D&D guy, shall be a part of the four-way.
All right. So I
Roll for
rolled
nothing.
here. Yeah.
If I
And
don't turn on my camera, it invites nothing but pain.
nothing but pain. It's gonna be Ross this time.
Man, how did I know that?
It's gonna be us.
Because you
It's gonna
didn't make
be
your
him.
bed.
Give
Can't
it to
see
me,
my
Dad.
bed.
It was good when you walked away.
Oh,
Get out
Saw
of
you
my
well,
brain.
I've been
fist all
exposed.
over it.
You
That's
fist
how I
all
say it.
over it. Oh, you made me fisk.
Oh, no.
You know what my favorite
Oh,
anime
no.
is? Fisk of the North Star.
There you go. There you go. Well, last time, well, it started off as we were around a bunch of assassins who I forget what they were trying to do, but we did not like them because they were trying to kill us.
They were asking us about our extended warranty.
Yes.
No, I sure hope you're not an
They're like,
encyclopedia
I hate-
salesman.
There's nothing cuz I hate more than a salesman.
And a door-to-door
Couldn't get you on
salesman.
the phone, so they footed it to you.
Yeah.
Didn't you read the sign? No solicitors.
No solicitors.
Pretty much.
Except on party business.
Yeah. Got some info about River's brother, right? Cloud from the one guy. And I don't have any notes. I was just listening to it like an hour ago. But
Does
Yeah, I
anybody
think,
want to assist him
They go to the river thing,
Let's see.
and there's memes. Yeah.
We had a showdown at the river. Had a showdown at the river.
Yes.
Down,
There's-
down,
and then
down.
There's a long talk about what we're gonna do with the
Down
assassins.
bend by the river.
I still don't know this guy's name.
Glenn.
Yes, I didn't write notes.
Is it Glenn?
No. I don't know.
Used
It's
to go Glenn.
tall.
Let's see. They were sent by the new dynasty in Ovella. The former princess of Ovella has
Yeah.
some info we could use. Cloud is helping. God, what does that say? The Duchess. Sorry, no, the princess is the Duchess. Sorry, helping people by smuggling out of Ovella. People are afraid of something there. We don't know what.
Yeah.
We kill all but a few of the assassins. River and Trixie chase after the two who escaped. One is Cloud, his brother. The other guy cuts the bridge and threatens to kill Cloud. River saves Cloud from being killed. And Cloud was beaten in Ovella and was sent to be killed by the party on this mission, essentially. He left Wilter when government went to shit, apparently. Cloud loved River and is devastated by what the hell? No, not River.
Loved that other girl. with the eye.
Rain. I put
Rain.
River down. Yeah, wrote down River, and is devastated by her loss, and he lost faith in humanity. He was trying to reunite the Chosen, and was almost killed for it. River is the older brother, but since petrified, he's younger now. Kazae, oh my god, my handwriting is so bad, is said to be the ruin of Ovella by Cloud's superiors. Other assassin with Cloud says Ovella has an army built to kill King and take over. Everyone is trying to find out the trade route from the smuggler gang. Cloud stole a summons meant for the party who joined the Royal Guard to meet the king. We still need to seek out the smuggler shipment of ion stones. Oh my god, coming from Sky Peak. And the rest of the unit was never seen again. And that's all I have written.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think from there you guys chose to go to Sky Peak, correct?
You gotta go back.
I think. I don't know what we decided.
I don't either. I don't.
Yeah,
No,
did we?
we're
Did we
gonna go
just
for the
I think we
smuggler.
just discussed all the options and left it at that.
We were gonna go for the smuggler's shipment, or at least try to
Yeah,
find
I
the
don't-
smuggler. I don't know what that
Okay,
entailed though.
Then yes, that would be headed to Sky Peak. Going after the shipment goes to
And-
Sky Peak.
Because I thought we had like a location that we knew where it was gonna be or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
Or a
Skype?
general heading.
Sky Peak.
Proud
I think it might be Skypeak.
I think it's over there in that floating city over there. What's it called again? One more time. Sky Peak.
France.
Ice ski?
Darkfire Tower.
Yes. Yes, you guys find that
Eagle Ring.
the general direction of where it is in Sky Peak, the Wizard City, floating above the rest of Odasses somehow. Anchored down by these large chains, I will say that you guys went from the base and have traveled over to Sky Peak. Not a crazy long travel, but an arduous one. Pretty annoyingly getting there. Now I'll bring you guys. Can I bring you guys over here?
And real quick, there's also, if you guys forget what it looked like, if you open your journal, go to Odasses, go to Locales, and then Sky Peak, there's a big old image in there.
Also, quick point of order. What did they call Kos in Ovella? The ruin,
Ruin.
of Ovella?
Yeah.
Did they say that in front of Kos, or I don't recall that at all for some reason. That seems pretty important.
It was
You know what you
mentioned.
did.
Yeah, you know what you
It's
did.
dark.
I actually don't.
I think it was like more of a prophecy. I'm not sure.
Are you asking me? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to.
Question.
This is a question.
Yeah, I don't
They
recall
did
if that was
say-
said in front of Koss, so I don't seem to recall
wanna s-
reacting to it much.
I want to say the other guy said it when they were talking at the river.
That makes more sense because I didn't. So Koss doesn't even hear this yet.
Yeah, Kos hasn't heard this.
Okay, cool.
So I'm like looking for.
Jimmy tells Amy one time it's Angelix.
All right. I'll just narratively go from here.
Just got you.
Okay.
I can't see.
As you
anything
guys
on the map, by the
arrive-
way. I don't know if you.
Oh, you guys can see.
supposed
Oh,
to-
I
yeah.
apologize. I did not. I guess I didn't.
It is all black.
because there was nothing on
Darkness.
there to. You know what? I will bring you back to here.
Oh,
All
for-
black like the rugby team.
Yes, all black like the rugby team.
New Zealand.
Bring you back to here for now. You guys travel from the Outfallen base to Sky Peak. You guys have been there. Some of you guys have been there once before. Some of you guys this is your first time making it to this grand city in the sky. As you can see, these large chains grow ever bigger as you guys get closer. You notice there's a large crowd underneath as you guys are coming from the hilltops down, and more people you start to hear. As you're watching, you're starting to see these much smaller airships take people up, pull people down, but the crowd doesn't seem to be getting any smaller.
Like people are being offloaded on these ships to the ground level
People are really
into
big.
the crowd.
So people, yeah, like the crowd is really big, but people are being, offloaded and onloaded.
Sorry, I meant like giants.
They're being
Oh,
traded.
no giants.
We're being traded.
It's a Pokemon trade. Da-da-da-da.
Seasonal.
Yeah. So you guys don't realize how it's relatively busy underneath here. The last time you guys were here, it wasn't that busy underneath this area, but since the closure of Wiltier and everything that's happened, it seems Sky Peak has gained an abundance of people and business and things going on. As relatively known, they're the only ones who can kind of get trade out, but they're not doing very much about it.
Are we on airship?
No.
How do we get here?
You guys have walked here from Dunhollow all the way to Sky Peak, which actually isn't a crazy journey looking at the map, so it didn't
Wait,
take
so
too
what-
long.
What did
What
we do
happened
to
to
our spaceship? I assumed we had used it. What happened to ours?
Do you guys still have your airship?
You never
Well,
lost
we own
yeah.
it. We bought it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They forgot where they parked it.
No, they parked
Dude,
it.
where's my airship?
I left it somewhere in this forest.
Oh,
Oh fuck! Did we leave it in the desert?
Oh man!
Shit!
I told you
There's
I
my
parked
airship.
it by the fir tree.
God damn it!
Before Umlau left, he took the keys.
he took the keys to the airship.
No, he just
Jumped
jumped
off,
off
took the
with the keys. He absconded with them.
You can't
Which would be-
fly it again,
Which would have been
mate.
crazy because you guys flew it a lot after that.
Right?
We just
we
hallucinated
in
everything
there.
else.
No,
Jump started it.
We just never turned off the engine.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
that
just
makes
Just
idling.
sense.
leave it running constantly.
Idle all
It's
time, left
very
it running.
hard to put gas. in
Yeah,
it.
the AI is like it doesn't have keys. I don't know what he took, but those weren't for me.
Okay. So I will say then, you guys do take your airship. You guys make it to the docks of Sky Peak. Underneath, though, you see that it is quite busy as you watch these smaller little skiffs bring up people and drop them down from the city. As you guys come off the docks and enter into the city, and I gotta fix this. Why didn't I fix this one? Can you guys see it now?
You
It's
don't
still
want any
black.
token on this, with vision on this.
I do
Yeah,
not have
same.
vision. It is just a black square.
Jesus.
Light them up. Tell
Are
'em
you
what
trying to
did
make the
wrong.
whole thing visible or just part of it?
Yeah, I was trying to make the whole thing.
If you turn on
Right-click
global
it.
illumination,
Yeah.
That's what I had.
There it
oh,
goes.
there you go.
There it is.
There we go.
Oh, we're
My art
tactics
comes
now.
to life.
Yes.
Nice.
Final Fantasy
Yeah.
Tactics Advance.
Mhm.
Dude, seriously.
That took
added
me
in-
way back right there.
They added in all these new texture packs for like Babylonian looking cities and stuff.
And we're using them.
Good
And
times.
we had to. That's where we went.
And now we're in Babylon.
All right. So you guys pull up into the city. As you can see, there's a lot going on. Traffic inside of here is quite busy. What do you guys do in this moment?
Murder the first person. I mean, no.
Yeah, let's ruin.
Well,
Ruin Brandon.
Go back. What happened to the airship?
also,
You guys-
what? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What happened to the airship? You guys took the airship. You guys brought the airship over.
Okay, so we do
Huzzah.
have the airship. Okay.
You do have the airship.
Which means you still have Foz and Zoom. Okay.
And which means we
Yeah.
also have the crew. What happened to
Yeah,
our
we do.
prisoners? We left 2 assassins alive that were useful, and we had Cloud and Glenn, whoever his name is.
We'll call him Glenn. They're with you. If you
Like we're taking
decide
them
to
into
bring,
the city.
well, no. What did you want to do with them? Did you want to leave them back there? Did you want to bring them with you? Did you want to leave them on the ship?
If I recall, we said we are gonna lock them up there, but we can retcon that if you want to.
If we weren't going to Ovella, I would have left the assassins with the Alfallen, just because they're not useful to us here. And that was the only reason I wanted them alive anyway.
Bring in Cloud though, right?
That's up to River, I guess.
I don't mind taking Cloud. Actually, kind of
Hug me,
dumb.
brother.
He's kind of an idiot.
Not dumb.
Like,
You leave
not
him
like
alone again,
everybody
he's gonna
says.
he's gonna get kidnapped. He's gonna get killed.
I'm smart and I want
Taking him with
respect.
us.
Hmm.
Too bad.
Oh,
Do you leave him?
No, we'll keep an eye on him, I guess.
Bring him. All right.
bring him with us or leave him on the ship for someone to keep an eye on him.
Let's just take him with us, I guess.
So he's
All right.
all right. So Cloud's with you. The other 2 are back at the other 3 are back at the base. All right. So now you guys are in the city. It's a lot of foot traffic. You do know that there are certain sections of the city that you could probably get your answers. As some of you have been here before, as I'm going over my maps. Hey, yo.
We did at one point have a relationship with the guild leader of the Wizards College. Do we know whoever took over for that person?
There was the champion that we were talking to.
Did we
The
talk to
Wizards
the
The White
Wizards
Dragon
champion?
Board became the leader though, so he might be here.
The wizard champion, right? Because I was thinking.
Yeah.
Let me go too, because I.
It's like Chronash or something like that. We in
Chromas.
Journal Odasses. Then is in skilled champion. Chronash as Khazar.
Chronash Asgazar.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he
He had
would
to
be-
kiss quite a few Khazars to get into his current position.
Correct.
Do a few fisks.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple of Fisk.
Ash
guys-
as
That's the thing now.
Khazar.
You guys are using my name like for tiny mistakes, right? I hate.
You pretty.
Amazing. I love it.
please mish me with that. All right.
If you're curious what he looks
Miss me
like
with that
again,
sass.
It's in there, too.
okay, cool.
Journal it.
Journal it. You said Cronash?
Yeah, so it's in the journal.
Cronash.
Oh, it's in the journal.
Journal Denizens Guild Champions Cronash. Odasses Denizens.
Anyway, Kazdai throws them out as an option, or potential option if they're around.
Kisses?
That's right.
Throws out kisses?
That's me.
Kisses.
Kazdai is just a big teddy bear. Make love,
All right,
not war.
so
Oh,
Make fist, not war.
Yes.
So yes, Cronash is here.
These spam bots today. What the hell?
We have bots.
How would you like to try and find and or get in
hop in.
contact with him?
Some of us know him.
Who's this Cronash guy? Says Wolf.
Champion of the Wizards College. Erstwhile leader before it was all dissolved.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've heard that name. I just didn't realize it was like that guy.
Well, I imagine the college still exists. You could start there. Unless
Well,
anyone else has any other leads.
Ozzy, would we think the college still exists?
Well,
why
we know
wouldn't
the guild is gone, right? Like the guild was disbanded.
He still exists, then.
Well, the guild
Or
is an
knowledge.
organization, so it doesn't exist. But the college itself, why would the wizards stop? They seemed pretty autonomous to begin with.
True.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, everyone knows that with Sky Peak, one just being in the air, but most part, like the wizards do what they want, right? And they seem to get whatever they want done or whatever they need done. In that assumption for Kaze to say that, yeah, they're pretty autonomous and have been for a while.
Would River know anything from Al Fallen if they've been in contact with him?
I mean, River can roll me a history check or a intelligence check, whichever. I think they're about the same.
They are.
No.
Jack shit.
You definitely
could-
met, but you don't remember it.
I could scry on him though.
Could
Wish you
scry
could
on it.
cry on him.
Thanks, Cry.
That sounds very friendly. But if you're going to scry on him, let's do it before we leave the ship.
Scry.
Very well. I shall
gonna
call
see-
upon the divine powers of Celestian. And I take out River's.
He's stroking his shit in there.
Oh, brother.
This guy stinks.
Thanks.
I take out Rain's eye, and I will scry on this dude we're looking for.
Are you even familiar with this person?
No, apparently not.
Or not. What did you roll? I didn't even see it.
He crit missed his history check.
I missed my history.
Quick question, Brandon.
Yes.
I assume we can take a long rest because we had multiple days of travel getting here.
Yes, of course.
On the airship that we own?
Yes, of course. On
That
the
is here
airship
with us now.
That's here with me now.
With the
I
time
don't
we
know if there's
spent in
some
the
reason
Royal
like that.
Guard, I have like
Go
maybe
ahead.
the mention of the Wizards Guild came up.
Oh, give
Not
me.
reaching, but-
Yeah, give me a history check, or an intelligence check, whichever.
May all of us do it?
Yeah, sure. Anybody who was in the
In the what?
in
The Royal Guard.
in the Royal Guard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was I?
I don't know
I-
shit. But
Where's
does.
my boys?
Army, but I don't know if I was in the Royal Guard per se.
Does it worship a god? Can we punch it? Perhaps we can kill it.
Can it be tamed?
Alright, bro.
Does it bleed?
No, then Somerville and I aren't interested.
Whatever. I'm just everybody's rolling dice. I want to roll dice.
All right. Was it Scud Bud and is that was it?
You saw my roll?
Why have
Yeah,
none
I
of us
saw
thought
your
of that
roll.
before?
I didn't see my roll.
Weird.
It popped up.
It did.
All
I
right.
was like
That's a
Scud
real
Bud
Fisk-inger of a name.
and what was that Vulcan? Scud Bud and Vulcan.
Good, but
Scud Bud and Vulcan.
Ah.
You guys have heard a
You
couple
guys.
different things. Yeah, you guys have heard a couple different things come from Sky Peak. Like I said earlier, they have been able to get trade out, but it's been hard to get trade into the city. But you know, there have been some shipments that have come from Sky Peak. You do know that I would say that some of you have heard the name Cronash as if like a shipment has come in or it's been yelled before, like, hey, the shipment came from Sky Peak, it's probably blah blah blah. Things like that.
It's as good a place as any to start. What do you say, River? Anything that pops up?
That's right. River, as you scry upon, can you link that by the way in the
Scry?
Yes.
Gray.
oh my god, I'm gonna scry.
I'm gonna piss.
Yes.
How did we get to that? Like, that just like
Screaming,
happened.
scrying.
Fisking, whatever. Same thing.
Because Ross was gone.
Great.
And also saw his bed.
Oh,
and
it,
I'm like,
it,
what's he doing?
oh,
Like,
that's right.
Rossing. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna Ross until I fisk.
It's got a fisk.
Oh my god.
That happened in like
Oh
10
my God.
minutes. We've been on that
It was a
shit
very short amount
a
of
long
time.
time, and that
It's
happened
very
in
fast.
10 minutes before the stream.
Now
Oh my
this,
god.
people listening to this stream know Ross's
you
full
know.
name.
I mean, it's his Twitch name too, right?
It is my
Tell me
handle.
exactly where he lives.
Alright.
It's also a fish.
Also my address.
It's just a herring, even.
Ooh.
Raw
All
fish.
right.
alright,
Rise.
alright.
So you try to scry on him because I read it because I'm like, isn't there a save for this?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make a 22 wisdom save.
And Tito? Jesus, your freaking DC is so hard to deal with.
It's annoying.
Enemies couldn't even save unless they crit.
And have more than one +1 to wisdom saves.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm reading it as it goes, like what modifiers they get and how it's going. So why does it say that? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Anyway, with that though, actually does make his wisdom save.
Wow.
Yes.
Wise boy.
Dodged.
A wise guy. Yeah.
Silvery butt, no.
Gotcha, bitch.
I should go, something is preventing my magic from taking hold.
You're scrying on Cornash, whatever his name is.
Cronash.
Cornash.
Cornash.
Somehow, this person I barely know was able to resist my spell.
Perhaps he's just a better wizard than you,
Oh,
magic man.
they have to be very strong to resist the powers of
He's a
Celestia.
magic man.
I'm calling bullshit. His intelligence must be much higher.
It should
I mean,
go off
they-
wisdom.
They might have got you there, River. I mean, we are in a wizard city. Could easily just kind of brush you off, most likely.
He could even be in a chamber that prevents it being scried on.
This Cronash must be quite the powerful individual. We must proceed with caution.
Or it just could be dumb luck.
That too.
Why don't we head in?
You guys head into the city, and like I said before, it's big and it's vibrant. Looking around, all the buildings are something different. And just in that, you can tell that everything is a different shop and or school of some sort. People looking for different items of magical wares. People also looking for just, clothing, books, things of all kinds of nature here, even just for like simple market items like food and things like that are spanned out everywhere across this wizard city.
Did we have any other leads other than, well, we were just trying, I guess. Do we have any connection to Sky Peak in any way? Do we know anybody here?
I mean, knowing Cronash can get you somewhere if you ask the right person.
Why don't we go to where the guild once stood? The guild hall of Sky Peak, if there was one. I've never been here. I don't know.
I've only passed through one time. This is as good a lead as any. Let's just do it.
All right. I would say you guys probably head more towards the college would probably be essentially where also the guild hall would have stood. They didn't really have to do here in Sky Peak, like the college would reign over the guild hall anyway, and it would essentially be like a sub thing out of the guild hall. In heading that way, you guys do see a lot more scholarly looking guys. Also, some aged people in wizardly robes, some more incelish than others.
A lot of neckbeards in here.
A lot of neckbeards. A lot of neckbeards. A lot of like old creepy guys that probably shouldn't be walking around anymore. As you guys like head into this college, and I will say, oh my goodness, damn you, Josh.
Me?
Yes, you. Always. Me? You. I'm like trying to ping this and it won't ping. Where are we at here? Say you guys head into this very large cathedral-like building. Even though it doesn't really stand out, as all the buildings here all look different, you can tell though that this is your destination of where you're going. And like I said, a lot of people coming in and out of this building where they're carrying books, scrolls, some even walking around with weaponry. You guys see some guards standing around as well. What are you guys doing?
But if we're all just gonna stand around, then I'll go look for any sort of reception area. Anybody that's kind of just like a greeter of any kind.
Okay.
And I will look for any signs, like directional, helpful. You are here, kind of stuff. Maps or something.
Right. Both of you give me an investigation.
I'll look for suspicious individuals walking around.
Okay. So actually, yeah, other than us.
Yeah, what's
follow cause.
Oh,
what's like security like?
I guess.
Security. You do see a couple of guards standing around. Now the guards do kind of stand out a bit. They are the ones obviously not standing in wizardly robes and stuff like that. But you do see that that there's not any type of like fear on them or anything like that. There's a good couple standing around, but as if nothing crazy happens in the city that they need to be ready for anything.
Oh, so they don't really mind us like walking around just yet.
No, they see so many different people. Unless something were to crazily happen, they're just like everyone's coming through the city.
I was reviewing old notes. Solkin has been here. It's been 2
Yes.
years since we were at Sky Peak. My notes are from 2021.
Yes.
Oh shit.
We were here to defeat that Sinborn creature that had taken over
Mhm.
Helgrin. They gave us that
Mhm.
bomb.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody set up us the bomb.
Because that was
So
when we
technically,
fought
we were
the
supposed to set us up.
Sinborn
Didn't we-
skies.
yeah, the Sinborn Sky, right?
Oil.
Boom, last daddy.
Did you want us to roll anything, or can I
Yeah,
roll like a
that's where I was
perception
going.
check? Or
Yes, you give me a perception, Josh give me investigation. Who else was looking around?
I was looking for people. Some
Oh,
perception.
You can give me a
Help in
perception. Yes.
Samaville, I guess.
Hey, that's pretty good.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm
Pretty
following
good.
cause, so I'm rolling.
This is kind of the advantage thing. No, we'll go Samaville's.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
So
Vulcan ain't doing shit.
Vulcan ain't doing shit.
Hmm. There
Standing there
was.
being Vulcan.
He's a warforged. He doesn't need to.
Okay, Bud, you're looking for like a sign or something that says like, "Oh, you are here," or anything like that, or
Anything to kind of point us in direction.
And I'm
You
just looking
see-
for a reception area.
reception area. Yeah. You guys kind of end up in the same general area as there's a guy kind of standing on like a soapbox. And then there's another guy sitting at this at a desk, kind of like just inside of where this guy is standing on the outside of the soapbox. You guys kind of head in the same direction, not really noticing each other. The guy standing on the soapbox is human, not wearing anything super, just say he's got some wizard robes on, and he's actually got a weird funny wizard hat that points like a nerd.
Oh, you look like someone I beat up in college.
He,
There's stuff you in your locker.
as you guys approach, he goes, "Oh, fine sirs, is there anything you need?"
Hey, we're on official business looking for Cromash.
Looking for Cronash?
Hi, are they in?
He leans over and he looks inside. Hey, Timothy, they're looking for Cronash. Do you think he's in? I don't know. Well, can you check? I don't want to. But I need you to go. Let me bring you inside. And he steps down, and he's much younger than he sounds, but that's what he sounds like.
I just trade a look with Bud.
They sure don't take care of these apprentices well, or maybe they do. I
are
don't
you?
trust wizards.
You're implying a fisking going on.
You know, a little bit more than heavy petting.
I heard of this wizard once called Lewinsky. I think there's a bit of that going on. Clothes on and all that.
It was a good time.
Immediately, Bud looking over the desk. Huh? There's two people in this photo.
Anybody down there?
I will just follow him in, I guess.
Yeah.
Be right behind him.
You guys follow him in. You realize like this. Yeah, this looks like almost like a counseling center that you would see in a college.
Oh, God.
Where it's
Mhm.
and you go in there and that's where you get all your your information from, depending on who you're talking to. And you see he walks behind the desk. There's no one behind the desk when he walks in, so obviously the guy he was talking to is somewhere in the back. He goes, "Okay, let me see if I can find paperwork on where Cronash is or his schedule." And as he goes, let's hope he rolls something fantastic. Because I do know where Cronash is, actually. Sweet. Sometimes good, sometimes a shit.
Sometimes a bit of shit.
He's looking through paperwork and he goes, I see. Cronash is actually not here in the city.
Oh, brother, this guy's tame. Well, then where is he?
From what we see here, Cronash has taken a visit to see the king in Wiltir.
Oh, bloody, of course.
Are we all there?
Yeah, you're all there.
I'm rolling an insight check on that.
Okay.
I'll help you out with that.
Yeah.
I would like to keep an eye out for any, like, if anybody is kind of like sort of hearing a conversation, like going out the back entrance, like.
Give me a perception.
Okay.
He is lying to you,
Mm-hmm.
15.
and you hear a door close in the back.
Do I see anybody?
You don't see anybody, but you do hear a door close in the back.
Okay.
And the guy in front of you is lying to you about where Cronash is.
Could I
Could
try
I-
to slip outside unnoticed
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
and around the back of the building? Oh my gosh,
Go ahead,
this is like the first roguelike-ish character I've played.
I was just gonna say, could I roll a perception as well to have possibly heard this? I get advantage on my passive perception is 21, so
I'd also like-
You heard the with the passive perception. You heard the door close.
I would like to try and take a look at the sheet he's looking at.
Okay. Just roll me a d20. Yeah, just roll me a d20. Just for the shits.
For the shits. For the shits.
It's okay. Let me see. I'm gonna roll d20 for the shits. Okay. You try to snatch the paper out of his hand, and
I was just trying to like take a peek at it and see if I could
Oh,
read
just
it.
take a peek at it.
Just, like,
When you
do that.
when you try to like look over to take a peek at it, he pulls it away to his chest, and he looks at you. Is there something you need? I'm giving you exactly what you're asking for.
Actually, if you'd given me what I asked for, I'd know where Cronash is.
I told you he's with the king. Not here.
Are there any guards around here right now?
Did anyone voice the thought that he was lying, or he was
Well,
just kind of
technically,
a...
it's only River because I didn't succeed.
Okay.
River,
Yeah, River will say like,
a damn liar.
River will just say like, well, I happen to know that. I'll try and some deception here and just say like, I scried on him this morning before we left, and I swore he was in the city. Can you double check your records, sir?
give me a deception because your scry failed earlier.
I'm giving you my inspiration.
You're gonna give me your inspiration?
Give
Oh
me
yes,
my inspiration.
you do have one for finishing earlier.
Oh no!
Right.
I will give you mine, Bill.
I don't know if I can use it multiple times.
Yeah.
You can in Baldur's Gate.
There, it's a 16.
Yeah. He leans back with the paper against his chest even harder, and even takes like a half step back, and he's like, "He's not here. Scried on him where? In his bathroom? You pervert."
Say,
Is there anybody else in the room? Like, is it just us?
It is just you guys.
I'm trying to sneak kind of out. I gotta try
Right.
stealth. So I don't know if this is enough of a distraction for me to get out, but
It is not. Trixie sees you, but she's also going to stealth out with you.
Okay.
With you.
I'm getting tired of these antics.
I just hold up a hand. Just, can you give us a room, maybe? Seems we're crowding him a bit.
He goes,
Okay,
"Yes,
so-
please back up." And he like takes his half step back and
And
steps
I take a half step forward.
And he pulls the paper. He was like trying to straighten out the papers on desk, but he pulls the papers back and he goes, "That's it. Yes."
I think you know how this is gonna go next. I told you I was here on official business. Now, do I look like I'm joking here? Do I look like my business isn't important?
No, I didn't.
It's a rhetorical question. I wasn't looking for a fucking answer.
Sam will go and block the
Got him.
exit, or one of the exits at least, with
Huh.
crossed arms.
So, as you can see, you're here by yourself. And I would like to be as minimal as I possibly can, but I'm a bit on a time schedule, and it seems you're bottom of the totem pole. Now, I can respect that a man of your station might be trying to do his job, as it were, but I'm trying to do mine. I need his location. I need it now. Do you understand me?
Give me an intimidation with advantage. Daniel, go ahead and tell me what you're doing.
Trixie's with me.
Yes.
So my intent is to kind of go behind the building and try to find the door that closed, and if somebody's walking out, kind of tail them.
Okay. Give me just a second. I'm gonna fix what I have right here on this. What the fuck just happened?
I'm gonna rewrite my notes here. Just a second.
Just a second. No,
Change
for some
something?
reason I can't. No, for some reason I can't like change and or move you guys on one of these on the maps. And I don't know why.
Are you trying to split players on a different things?
No, I don't know what's going on. I'll see what's going on in a second. We'll see. Not at the moment. Well, actually, I was just trying to fix.
Bisque.
No, never mind. I got it. Yeah, I was just trying to
your pipes.
fisk it. No, I figured it out. It's me just being fucking lame. Anyway, let's see.
Oh, okay.
Trixie here. Yeah. I'm man enough to admit it. Fucking
Okay.
lame sometimes. Wolf. Okay. Find a guy. All right. What was your roll for intimidation? I'm sorry.
Oh, 26.
26. Oh yeah. He takes a full step back.
And I took a full step forward. I'm sorry,
Oh.
this personal space is now mine. It belongs to me.
He goes, "Okay. Cronash is here. Everyone in the city has been advised to leave him alone, as he's been holed up in his quarters for some 3-4 months now.
How was that so hard to do?
We were told that if anybody came on any business, to redirect them anywhere else, or say that he was busy with something so they would go away eventually."
I'm afraid you'll find I'm a bit too persistent for that. Now, you're going to tell me where his office is, or where he's been holed up in, I don't care which, and you're going to tell me who gave you these standing orders. You follow?
He gave these standing orders.
I don't give a shit if he gave these standing orders. You're going to tell me where it is. And maybe, if you do it promptly, I'll leave your name out of it.
Okay. He's in a darker district with some not so awesome wizards. All right, they deal with other things, like some would say necromancy. We haven't been able to catch them do it, but some say they were doing it. They were doing it over there.
See, was that so hard? Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Clear your conscience. You are talking to a bishop, after all.
2.
You're
You're
bishop,
speaking to two.
a man of
Hang on, but-
a man of the
Man.
gods wouldn't do something like this. I don't think
Go-
I've ever feared for anything more in my life.
I turn to Bud. I'm like, it's so funny. They always say that, but I always forget that there are evil gods too.
And gods that don't give a fuck.
A man
Today-
who worships evil gods. Here,
Oh, I never said that.
on official business.
Oh, of course not.
Go on, get it off your chest. What burgeoning secrets are you holding back from your friends and bishops?
That nothing, of course. Nothing.
I'm afraid that's not how that works. Again, rhetorical. I'm trying to be nice. It hurts a little bit.
As you guys so happen to have found just kind of one of the right people in this city, he's a lot older, of course, than he looks, obviously, just from the sound of him. As you coax him into as you do coax him into talking, he recedes a little bit. What I know is that Cronash has been doing dealings with Wiltier. And in these last couple months, something didn't go well. He's been a holdup, and we haven't really been able to get anything in there. Although, we've been getting demands and threats to get a shipment there. But Cronash refuses to let us know where it's at.
Maybe I'm a bit confused. Is Kronash at the top of the totem pole? Is that why he's able to make these sorts of demands of everyone?
Since everything went to shit down there on the ground, and yes, Cronash is the one who makes a lot of the decisions.
Brilliant. Now we're getting somewhere. Well, I recommend you just point us in the direction of this darker alley or whatever of the college, and just I reckon this business stays between all of us.
Well,
your
I
name
mean-
need not be mentioned, and I don't think ours needs to be mentioned either.
Yes, of course. And he points you he points you south, we'll say.
Can I get an insight check?
Yes, go ahead.
And we're not gonna happen to need any keys or magic phrases now, are we?
Keys or magic phrase? I have nothing to do with the security for anybody's home.
Great.
Yeah.
On
believe
the
it?
up and up.
You have to know at least sometime. You must have gone there once or twice. Didn't you? As I smile with a big lion tooth-filled grin.
He's
Lion tooth.
Go ahead and roll me an intimidation.
Ooh. I am that guy. Yeah.
It's like, what'd you get there?
14.
14. Looks as you do that, he like squints hard and kind of recedes just a little bit. He's like, look, that district is filled with a bunch of weirdos. Okay? Just they do weird things. If you get down there, and you get your googly touched, don't come crying to me, but that's where he's at. Your
I
friends
see.
Your friends are sure to probably follow Timothy out there.
Uh-huh. Koss, what do you think? I feel the same.
I think we're just doing a small fish here. I'm ready to go if you are. I don't
One
need to pinch this man anymore for any longer.
one last piece of information, and I will leave you alone. You wouldn't have happened to have run across a very annoying bard. He might go by the name Umlau or sing songs, dooting his way around places and try to be a friend, but
A bard. There's bards everywhere around here. There's bard wizards. There's bod gizzards. I don't know. I see them all the time.
Get any
Sounds like we're
worse.
talking to a bard right now, don't we? And he thinks he's clever.
I don't see. I mean, I see bods, but I mean, what was his name?
Disregard. All right,
Oh.
let's get out of here. Fuck this guy.
Oh, thank
Actually,
God.
last question, and I mean it. You mentioned that necromancy is looked down on in general, not just some
Well-
school of magic that you all accept.
Well, generally we accept it like you would accept something that you generally don't like, you know, like when your dog can't help but hump your leg, but that's your dog, so you just kind of deal with it. That type of thing. So, we don't really generally deal in that area, but we know there's a bunch of weirdos over there, and we say generally be safe.
Right, makes sense. So, last question then. Last question. You were speaking to someone in here. Where have they gone?
Oh, you're talking about Timothy. Well,
Aye.
usually if someone comes in looking for Cronash, and just like you guys did, he got very scared as soon as he saw all of you and all your armor and bits, and he most likely ran to Cronash to give him a heads up that somebody's looking for him.
Fair enough. I turn around, do a head count. I'm like, seems we've already got people on it. So, I think we'll just go about our way then. Cheers.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank God.
And I'll make sure that, you know, the gods hear nothing about this. Of course.
It was assumed. I didn't think you would do anything stupid, if as you will.
Oh, no. Not for you, of course not. Oh, anything but that. Mr. Cass, you have a great day.
You never told him your name.
I was gonna say, did I tell him my name?
Just
Uh-oh.
you did not stop at the door.
Bud mentioned
Goodbye.
it at one point.
Now you have to die.
Yeah, if who's still in the room, I don't care where I'm at the door, but as he says that, I'll shut the door.
He says that. He says that. You shut the door. He says goodbye, and he vanishes.
Like,
Kind of like poof, but more like dimension doors away from you guys.
Oh.
Like you guys were walking out as he was saying that, and then he's like
Oh,
goodbye,
hell
and then
no.
he steps out.
He cast disintegrate on himself. No.
I will rip the door open and see if I can scan the crowds for him.
Go ahead. Go ahead and give me a perception. I will go ahead and get to I will get to Wolf and Trixie right now. All right. So, Trixie goes out with Wolf. She goes, "What are you doing? Where are we going?"
I heard somebody go out a back door. I look around the building for a back door.
All right. So I'm going to move everybody here. Activate. Does everybody have vision here? No.
Yep,
Nope.
I see streets.
Jesus Christ.
No vision.
Oh, you do see streets.
cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice. I thought I fixed it as I was going through stuff.
You're wrong, you mountebank. I can see now.
Now we can see? Cool.
Yeah.
All right. We'll say it's this guy. Yes. All right.
Oh, okay. So tiles don't line up with the. Got it. Okay.
Not as much, no. We're going to actually step you guys back just to be it. All right. I think this was the only map I didn't adjust, Josh. So, you guys come out the building, and you see this man, as I ping him, yes, running out through, we'll say that's a fucking crowd right here.
Now,
Okay.
is he running like he's actively being chased? Like, oh my gosh, or is he just like?
He's kind of doing that. I'm trying to slide through
Hurrying.
the crowd, hurrying through the crowd, like trying to slide through it. Hopefully, he doesn't
Oh,
get
okay.
noticed by you guys.
Okay.
What do you
My-
do?
My primal instincts kick in. Something starts running away. I have to chase it.
just a ball.
Get on all fours and just
Instantly leave.
I think just them there though, right? So we would
Yeah,
just-
we're still in the.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's like, must chase. Question: do I see him? Like, do I have visual contact with this person?
Give me a perception. As he slipped out the door and then started going through the crowds.
That's an 11.
I will have Trixie help you out here.
Okay.
She's got a +10 to her perception. Well, there you go.
Pretty good. Pretty
Yep.
good.
So Trixie for sure. She looks over. Is it that guy you're looking for over there? And you see like this blonde-haired dude kind of trying to get through the crowd quickly, and he looks back and makes eye contact with you.
Is there like a marketing stall or something nearby?
Yes.
I'm gonna just kind of sort of pretend I didn't see him and just kind of start looking at a where or something. Be like, yep, that's the guy. Just kind of out of the corner of my mouth.
All right. So are we going after him?
Yeah, you go low, I'll go high.
Sure.
Follow him to where he's going. Just trail him.
He starts to move, take off down the street.
So kind of what I'm suggesting is Trixie's gonna go kind of street level and track him, and I'm going to go up to the rooftops.
Give me a
Assassin's Creed my way across.
Sweet. Give me a which side of the roof are you going on? Are you going on right or left?
We'll go. Is there anywhere that has like a sort of alley that's open to like the roof, but is kind of out of sight of the general public?
I would say give me an investigation.
Okay.
I'll roll a stealth for Trixie to see if she can get out the way.
Hey,
Nice.
look at all. Been kind of scared to roll tonight. I'm getting low.
All right, and a stealth for Trixie. Sweet. Cool. Okay, so you do find, and I'll say like right up here in this corner that leads like to a back alleyway, that you could probably hop on to one of the roof. There is right here, but it's pretty seen. Like you can even right behind the stall. It's pretty. You can get back there.
I'd essentially like to get up onto the roof without
Yeah.
attracting as much attention as possible.
I know that these are like some of these are like rooftop tiles, Josh. It looks like too, or these like.
Yeah, I just said put it together so that like if you did want to do something in those places, you'd have.
It's the depth
Yeah.
of it, and it looks both. Like it could be like the ground underneath it, and or the rooftop tiles, especially with this right there. So
that's why
either way,
so you could like run across the rooftops. But yeah.
sweet, yes. So if you want to go that way to get onto the roof, you can. But also to not be noticed by this guy, go ahead and give me a stealth.
Okay.
Move Trixie this way.
There we go.
Sweet. All right.
Now everything's coming up Millhouse.
Sweet. Yeah.
And for the
All right.
record, I'm not going to climb the roof. I'm going to open up some panels on my back, and wings of like two clusters of bees are gonna like come out, and I'm going to use my writhing tide to give myself a fly speed of 10 feet and just kind of levitate up onto the roof, and then step down and kind of run across the roof, tracking.
All right.
Bees.
And then as soon as I get visual on him, I want to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. Go ahead and put yourself on whatever. I will say, as he was moving, he kind of go ahead and like stops at a stall to kind of check out what's going on. I'm moving back here this way.
Yeah, I'll be like right here, kind of looking at him, and that's when I'll Hunter's Mark him. Which I'm not doing for the damage, but I do get advantage on any wisdom or survival checks to find the quarry.
But it could be
more
for the
tracking
damage.
purposes.
But it could be for
But
the damage.
also,
Also,
Could
But
be. It could
also-
be. But not yet. But not yet.
Enough for me.
It's been mocked.
And then
It's just a
I
bit.
plan to just kind of track him as he goes, remaining stealthily. And then if there's like rooftops, I'll use my bees to fly across or cast jump on myself and jump it.
Okay. You can get across these rooftops as there's, these panels right there,
Yeah.
or the wood right there.
Yeah, I
Um,
meant like if it like continues on and there's like
Oh, for
gaps
sure.
and stuff.
He continues through the city. Let's go ahead and roll as he tries to stop and shake you guys. I'm gonna roll a stealth for him,
All right.
but it's obviously not gonna do. Yeah, he rolled a 1, so not so good. Not so good. The rest of you guys, what are you guys doing as you come out the building?
I rolled a 20 perception. I'm looking for the guy who just teleported out.
I think I do need to make this map a little bigger, but better one. Looking for the guy who teleported out, so I keep skipping through stuff.
There's just like a magical poof next to Wolf and be like, oh hey.
As he shows up, you don't see him around here. Even with that, you don't see him in the crowd at all.
Then I will check this real quick. I will then use my Watchful Helm's once per day ability to cast See Invisibility.
All right. Well, that changes things tiny little bit.
Oh, I thought it might.
Fuck. I'm like, I thought I could hide him away from you guys, and every time, maybe I should check something just in case, and I don't. Going, this would work. This would work. There's no way he's gonna do it. Cool. All right, so I will say, as he's poofed into the crowd, and I got to bring all of you guys back to this spot right here. Sorry about that, because I had taken you guys off for the other thing. There's Bud, there's Cass, there's River, there's Scud, and
The Adventures of Bud and Scud.
Bud and Scud. Is that everybody?
Nope.
Side story.
Sam. There it is. All right. So you see, I will say that he's right here. We'll say that he's invisible, except to, everybody except to you. I will say with that perception check though, you also do see Trixie, and you do see Wolf on the rooftop. You just scan the whole area real quick, and you caught both of them in pursuit of something.
Okay.
But you do see this guy as he is right here in the middle of the street, starting to kind of walk away. He takes as you guys come out the building, you see he takes a look back to see if you guys notice him, but he's getting through the crowd pretty smoothly.
He just sees as he looks back to see if I'm coming out of the room, and I do. He just sees 6 burning eyes around a helmet, and those anime things where it's the demon with the haze coming out of his mouth. He's coming out of the door, and just dead wings sprouting out of my back as I gain a fly speed, and I just jump upward, flying and getting mobile above the crowd.
He starts to
mobile.
Yes, he starts to book it. Yeah. I will say in this moment, now that everyone has kind of started to move, everyone go ahead and roll me a actually what was I gonna say? No. Son of a bitch, because I can't think of the word.
Initiative?
Yes. I don't know why I just couldn't think of it. Anyway, yes, roll me initiative.
Oh.
Go.
Good thing he's 100 marked.
Nice.
Trixie there.
I don't.
It's pretty
know.
good. Did you start the combat?
Six.
No, I haven't started it yet.
Is it adding us to
Is-
initiative
It's,
then?
it didn't
Well,
add
part of
me,
this-
but it added some.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Should I roll as part of this, or?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, Trixie rolled also.
Can you change my value to an 18? For some reason I rolled and it didn't add me.
Yeah, okay.
Like everybody else.
That's weird because you were just on there. I didn't change anything.
No, I'm on there now, but I rolled and before, I
Oh,
think.
Was it an 18 before?
Yeah, it's in the chat log. I had to roll again to add myself.
Weird.
Yeah, I got exactly what I got the last time.
Huzzah.
Why does it let me ping Kazdai? What happens when I click that? What?
There we go. What?
On the initiative, there's like a button that says ping combatant on Kazdai for me.
Ping. Ping.
Oh,
Why is it just me?
It is just you.
Stop pinging me, bro.
Can't stop pinging.
Step party, please.
It's like an aggressive ping too.
Yeah, there's so many of them. Why? Guys. Guys.
Guys just
so
ping.
deafened.
Every time I come on this
Oh,
thing, you guys are
ears.
just pinging and fisking off. It's fucking ridiculous.
I can do this all
robbing.
Oh, crossbowman can be pong. Pong.
Pung.
Pong. I'm gonna pong your ass.
I'm gonna pong.
Gonna fill
Fisking.
you up.
Zeus. And where's the other guy? Oh, okay, that's not bad. Anyways, let's do this. Give me a second, sorry. Let's not do this. I need wizard spells. Spells? All right. Oh, at the top, it is Trixie. So, in this moment, Trixie has no idea that you guys are behind her. She's not looking that way. So, all she's going to do is use her movement to stay behind what she was doing. Stay behind her person. The next person up is going to be River. So,
Are we trying to
Cast-
stop this guy, or are we trying to just tail him?
you tell me. Cass took off. And you guys, and he's technically invisible, so you guys just see in this moment Cass break a door, walk outside seething, his wings come out, and him take off.
Okay.
All right.
You
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So you can, I mean, if you want, you can roll me a perception. I'll give you a free action to roll a perception to see if you see anything else.
Sure, why not? 15?
A 15? I will say from where you're at, you can see, you're looking around, and as you see Cass fly up, you can see Wolf up here on the rooftop.
Okay. I think River is intelligent enough to know when he's seeing a stakeout. River will just act casual, I guess.
Sorry, I'm
And-
curious. What is casual for River?
Yes, what is casual for
River, incredibly over the toply is just walking, just like
Over the top walking.
yeah,
Over the top walking.
Strutting.
doing, yeah. Let me find a good JoJo walk. Hold on.
That's a good pull.
He's doing.
Yeah. You're doing this, and your brother is like,
Oh yeah, I forgot he was here.
he said, "Why he's? Is there something wrong with you, brother? What the
I
fuck
say,
are you doing?"
Walk with me, brother.
Sure, I guess I'll walk with you, brother. Where are we going in this city?
We're going somewhere, I assume. We are going to wander a bit.
All right. What the fuck is going on?
And I'll just kind of whisper to him as he's walking next to me, just like, do you have the ability to see invisible creatures?
What? To see invisible creatures? Who the fuck do you think I am? No, I can't see invisible creatures.
Oh, shit.
Just because we're in a wizard city doesn't mean you get magical wizard powers just for stepping through the fucking front door.
Yes, but you're also a cleric, brother.
Yeah, so? That doesn't... So what? I'm like...
Let's keep walking.
Oh,
I have nothing
Alright.
to contribute. I'm just gonna walk.
Samoville, what are you doing?
We do notice a dude in front of us.
No, the dude in front of you is invisible. Unless you
Okay.
can see invisible guys.
I sure can't. Yeah. I'll just move forward a bit, I guess.
Here, I'll try to mark him with something else to... Besides, yeah, you guys see Cass take off in the sky. I'm gonna mark him with we'll just mark him with that. He's not blind, but we'll say he is for now. Alright. You move up. This guy moves a little bit this way. Bud, you watch as your buddy Cass takes off flying. What do? Normally when you see this happen, you know something's going on.
I do. And I can see this guy down here running away.
This
No,
guy
he's
down here
invisible.
isn't necessarily running away. This guy's invisible. This guy's not necessarily running away, but he's the one who left earlier going through the crowd. I
And
wouldn't
this-
say you could...
I can't see this guy, but this
You
is the
can't
guy
see
we're
this guy.
hunting.
Yes.
Right.
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 Hmm.
Wasn't gonna make it easy on you.
Well, you weren't. Invisibility is a curse. I shall remove it. Depending on how you look at it. Yeah. Well, I can't fly, so
What can you do?
not a lot. I wouldn't know that. I'm just gonna run. God damn it.
When you get there, give me a perception check.
Perceived. Oh. 24.
Cool. As you're running up, I will say that as you're going with your lion ears, with your kitty ears, you hear a push and a stumble. And as you look over as you look over to the left, you don't see anything, but you definitely heard something happen over in that area.
Like Bud's left, like over here, or
Yes,
Okay.
like Bud's left. And also you see Trixie.
over here.
Trixie's right there,
Okay.
standing there looking very inconspicuous.
I obviously can't see anything, but I'm gonna attempt to throw one of these out that I miss with 75% of the time in Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt into I'm just gonna target right here
Okay.
in the direction that I heard.
All right.
How lucky am I?
What's the radius on it?
I mean, I've got a range of 120 feet,
Right.
but it's like it's targets
Did
an
you-
exact spot.
Single target spell.
Single target. It's not an AoE.
Getting bolt,
I-
like single
I will say it's close.
Does he get like a Marco Polo out of it? Marco.
That almost hit me.
Oh my god!
Getting warmer.
I will say
You
it's
suck my
close.
battleship.
Give me a perception with disadvantage.
That's a damn shame.
It's a damn shame.
How's the crowd respond to this?
I'll
no,
tell you.
no. I'm using my inspiration. I'm gonna try that again.
Okay.
The same thing, but
Shame
minus
damn.
one.
Oh, wait.
Is it rolling it with disadvantage for some reason?
He said roll with disadvantage.
All
Because he's
right.
invisible.
All right. As it hits the ground, as you listen, as the DM, I'll tell you that was close. But as Bud, your guiding bolt hits the ground, and it more so shocks the crowd around you.
Looking around like looking for him. But yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Cass, you're up, and I will put him back so you can see him there. What are you doing?
All right. I will just fly straight over the crowd. My oh my, what will I do? Hang on, sorry, one sec. Okay, he will rise up into the air and like draw the spear of Lathander, point it up in the air, and like you see like a light gleam off of it, like moonlight. And there's a chain attached, like coiled around his arm as he throws it in that guy's direction. Like he'll burst forward and throw it. Sorry, let me move myself up here. How do you? I thought there was a way to measure. What the fuck?
It should be the
There it
little
is.
tool right next.
Well, while you're moving the token around.
Oh, with that one.
Oh, while you move.
Oh, it's control. That's what it was. Or, yeah, something like that. Anyway, he'll move up to there and just like throw the spear. Let me double check if I have increased movement speed. I don't think I do. Yeah, no. So yeah, I'll try throwing the spear and attacking this guy.
Go ahead and roll attack there.
Um, 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and
Okay.
the glowing light on this was an ensnaring strike. That I'm making as a part of this. It's a yeah.
This guy's gonna get
Constitution.
melted. This guy's gonna get obliterated by this thing.
He shouldn't have run.
Fuck around and find out. So he takes 14 initial damage.
14.
Initial damage.
Okay.
And he is like you see the chains that attach to the spear wrap around his body, and he's restrained. Or no, he needs to make a strength saving throw. Sorry,
Strength saving throw. Okay.
strength saving throw.
Doesn't have good strength.
I imagine so. He was a nerd. Nerds are weak.
RJC says you need to wear deeper V's, Ross, to show some cleavage.
Oh,
Deeper
I mean-
V's.
on Twitch for sure.
Consummate V's.
Mhm.
Deeper V's.
So the fans want you to
Oh,
show off
double
your
Ds.
fists.
Your fist.
Exactly.
Please.
God damn it,
Please.
Really
Yeah,
just want to
please,
see
Ross.
fish.
Show
Oh.
us those fists.
Roll me your fisk.
Rosk my fist so hard.
Ooh, yeah, it still rolled pretty bad. Actually, he rolled the same thing I rolled on the other thing. So yeah, he what was the
Sorry, it's an additional
14
7 as well.
damage, an additional 7.
Yeah.
What was that? Was it
21? Yeah.
All right.
He is now restrained. He also needs to make a wisdom saving throw or be feared by me because of my form of dread.
Let's see. Wisdom. He's got a pretty high wisdom. His wisdom's not that fantastic. But we'll see. What's the save?
Wisdom.
No, wisdom save. Well, what's the
18.
18? Oh yeah, he doesn't make it either. Only
So
got a
he's
14.
now afraid of me. His speed is 0. Technically, because he's afraid of me, and in my aura, his speed is also 0. When he starts his turn, he's going to take a d6 from the chains. What else? Let's see. This is a pretty good combo. I didn't realize what this was. Let's see.
Is he visible now? Or is it just
Technically,
like
no.
suspended in the air?
I'm guessing
He
his
is
chains are
visible now.
Well, he's got chains wrapped around him, but I don't like nothing about that makes him visible.
True.
Yeah, just
Um,
pull of chains in the air. I'm guessing.
He's
I
not
would
in the
say-
air necessarily, but like he's on the ground still. I'm holding the chains.
A
Well, I
ball
would
of
say,
chains rising
I would
on
say
the
with that d6 of damage, it does make him visible.
Okay, sure. Hang on, let me just double check if there's anything else. Okay, yeah. So no, I'll just I get 10 HP, I guess now too. So as he like becomes visible and like just sees me, eyes glowing, wings out, and I'm just like, you shouldn't have run.
As you pop down, and he just looks up at you. I'll do as I please. It's all right. Go ahead and do what you must.
Oh. Are we still in initiative or?
You are still in initiative.
Okay.
That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Vulcan, you're up.
Oh. Would it appear that Cass was being like, let's kill him hostile, or like, let's restrain him hostile?
At the moment, I mean, I guess you'd roll an insight on Cass. and he can
Exactly
tell you.
right. I will tell you one way or another. With that insight, you can tell he's pissed for sure. That's something you're definitely familiar with. What you're not familiar with is the amount of bloodlust he's got, and like
Your
You
wings
kinda-
out.
you kind of get the impression that depending on how this shakes out, Kazdai will probably kill this man. Like, that may not be what he set out to do, but that may be
Right.
the result of what's about to happen, especially after hearing the guy's words. to do as he must.
Can I run up on him and essentially just do like I'm gonna smack him with my hammer, but like non-lethally from my perspective.
Just a love tap.
This guy awake.
Smash him like a pumpkin.
Oh, I'm planning to knock him out.
Freaking Gallagher him.
Yeah. I love the from my perspective.
Like if things get out of hand,
Yeah, that little
the
attitude
hammer is the
right
hammer.
there. He's like, I want to, non-lethally hit him. My
With its
perspective,
enormous
non-
hammer.
Yeah, it's non-lethal from my perspective, as I am a robot, cannot control his strength.
As
Um,
a tremendously strong and enormous Vulcan.
In this
Playing T-ball here.
Yeah, in this tiny little area that you guys have now created an entire ruckus. This bolt coming from the essentially coming from the sky as the crowd looks around and then sees this lion in growling, and seemingly searching for something to this devilish angel man throwing a spear and catching this invisible guy. The crowd is now shooketh as they start to move away from the commotion. Vulcan, you come up and you lay a non-lethal hammer
love that.
strike to a restrained nerd wizard. Go ahead
I
and
feel
roll.
cold out.
Couldn't have been a cocky bitch.
All right. So you missed that one. I mean,
You have advantage because he's restrained.
oh yeah,
I
you
was
do.
gonna ask if if there's anything because he was
Yeah, he is restrained.
tied up.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you it's non-lethal, but you fucked up pretty good.
I got the
It's
piece of
definitely
him.
a concussion.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll some damages, and let's see how non-lethal it is real quick.
That's actually pretty not
How
right.
many
Oh, there's
rerolls?
so many dice.
Yeah, it's like that's actually pretty non, and then they keep coming. Okay. You do a good bit of damage as you. Where do you hit him?
In the face. That's where the knockouts happen.
Right on the chin.
Yeah,
You gotta hit him on the button.
on the jaw.
All right. So you smash this guy's face in. We'll say it's like taking a punch from Mike Tyson for the first time. Which can still be pretty fucking lethal.
I was gonna say
The
the
only
only
time.
not so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you strike him and he's out cold.
You're welcome. So what was his crime? Because I'm assuming I wasn't there.
River's just
That
like,
room's-
I thought we were tailing this man. I thought we were trying to find out where he was going.
I need to know why he knows our names already.
Bud said your name.
Is that true?
Yes, he
really?
did.
Should have said that. Why'd he run? People who run are guilty of something.
He's going to tell the guy we're looking for that we're coming. That was what the person said.
Yes, this is that person. The one who said, my friend is gonna leave and go tell my boss, and then he fled too. Presumably to go tell his boss.
Presumably.
What was the talker guy's name? The one who was
Never got
talking.
it.
No, okay,
Oh.
that's why.
One more time? Oh yeah, no one ever asked him his name.
But the guy who ran away was
Timothy, right?
Timothy.
Timothy. This is not Timothy.
This is not Timothy.
Oh, I thought this was Timothy.
Nay.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. I was like, I think we're talking about different people.
Yes.
Tim
Yes.
the Enchanter is on the run.
Is that your turn, Wolken?
I did my job.
I did the bonk.
So it is
Who
his
got it?
turn technically next, but he is knocked out. So we'll go to Wolf. Wolf, this entire commotion happens pretty near where you're at. Everybody in the crowd heard it, can see it. You look and you see your buddies. You saw Cass in the air. You see people running everywhere. When you look down, you don't see your mark as he has vanished from your vision. But you still can, with your hunter's mark, tell where he's at.
Okay. Yeah, so kind of while all this was happening, like Wolf kind of locked eyes with River and was kind of doing like a sort of motion, putting his finger up like quiet, don't, I'm sort of like tailing this guy sort of thing. And then he sees all this happen, he just like throws up his hands like, well, so much for the quiet approach. And he's gonna continue just going down this way, trying to keep eyes out and tracking using Hunter's Mark. And yeah.
It's so weird that it marks all of them like that. Odd. All right. Let me move you, and let me move you, and let me get, I guess, rid of you.
And then I'll also like keep an eye out for like any sort of tracks, if there are any. I know it's like stone and stuff, but like like overturned barrels or something, like somebody might be hurrying past, that kind of thing.
Oh, he fled. Like, he took off running.
Yeah.
All that stuff, he took off running. Sorry, I'm just
So,
trying to give you guys lighting as I keep forgetting that I did not do. Sweet. Okay, do you take off after him?
Yeah, I'll Assassin's Creed along the rooftops, following him.
Right,
Give him my best Ezio impression.
I will
What is
place
Ezio?
you there. Do you say anything to Trixie? Do you try to get her attention?
I
As
mean,
she
I'll
was
kind of like
also-
point in the general direction if she sees me.
Okay, I will
Trying
roll
not
a
to like
perception.
yell or anything, but
Yeah, I'll roll a perception to see if she sees you. It's going to be with disadvantage because of everything that was happening behind her. Which I think still makes it a regular fucking roll. Oh, well, still. Somehow still.
Interesting. When you roll in
You can see my rolls.
Foundry, I can't see your rolls, but if I look at my character sheet, it popped up on my character sheet.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's because
Hmm.
when I roll for Trixie, I'm actually rolling on her sheet.
Okay.
But when I roll for everything else, yeah, I'm rolling in Foundry. So I'm trying to keep it as as fair as possible, especially when I'm doing it for
makes
her.
sense.
But I have to like roll again for hers because it's supposed to be with disadvantage.
Didn't
So I'm
mean to
trying
click
to like.
that.
And I still get the same result, but like I still have to take the 17 rather than the. But anyway,
Three red gems.
yeah, she looks up and she can see you even with all the commotion. Sees you take off, and you both take off to the next area. You guys, what are you guys doing in this moment? The rest of you, as we're still gonna keep the combat initiative, but it's Scud's turn. Scud, what are you doing? You see everyone drop down and do all this going on in front of you. What are you doing? As you're the last in initiative.
I'll run right next to Cause and just kind of look at this guy on the ground.
Get your hit in.
Don't kill him.
Yeah.
After you knocked it.
Do it.
I just
what you get for saying his name.
None shall know.
I'll just I don't know. I'll pick up his head and make sure he's knocked out, and put him back down. Oh, you hit him pretty hard. I was planning on making him. Wait, do I see him?
See who?
The guy on the ground.
Yeah,
All right.
he's visible now.
Yeah, I was planning on making him sleep and stuff, but I was gonna use this.
Bud, go ahead and roll me a perception.
But I'm not
What's,
using that. So.
What are the passive perceptions of everybody?
I have a 19.
21.
12.
16.
What the fuck is wrong with all of you?
What?
I'm a cat.
Meow.
Meow.
See?
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see?
After this big commotion, you guys with a perception of 19 or over faintly hear a whistle in the distance.
What's that
And-
whistle sound like, DM?
You want me to whistle for you?
I do. Even though I don't hear it, I just want everyone else to know.
Sounds like Gandalf summoning Shadowfax.
Yeah. It sounds like when I toot my own horn. Bud, you also see Trixie as she looks at you and yells to you that we're on a tail and takes off.
Not my tail.
Not your tail, no.
Is it my turn? Is that, or was it just more out of turn?
It's still out of turn, so it's
Okay.
still Scud's turn technically.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's it. I'm good.
Okay. All right. So now I'll go to what is the group doing in this moment besides the two that are moving on to the next map.
Think we should bring him along.
That was a foregone conclusion. And I will lift him by his chains, but kind of around his throat. Keep him bound. And do we know that Trixie and Wolf took off?
Did Bud tell you? Did Bud let you
River
see
at
the
least saw Wolf run off because they kind of like locked eyes. He was like, whatever. And then he saw him take off along the rooftops at least.
Yeah,
But
River
you
would
didn't-
be like.
He yelled at.
River has message, so he'll like, I guess, message some folks and be like, "Hey, we've got people in pursuit."
We've got an APB out on Timothy. Please advise.
All right.
Then we should follow, or I can have this idiot lead us there.
Either way,
So we do.
And she was.
And she... All
we
right.
could do like the Last of Us thing, where like, "Hey, your friend's going in a certain direction, and if you should go the same way, and if you don't, we'll know."
We'll know. All right.
I reckon if
So?
we get lost or lose him, then we can wake him up. But I think he was headed in the same direction anyway.
Can you
Yeah.
all see this one?
Yeah. Yes.
Sweet. All right. So, Wolf, you were on the rooftops up here, as Trixie has now, underneath has watched you. As you come down, on this side here, you watch as. Let me mess this up real quick. Oops.
Why do all of these citizens have crossbows?
Why do all these citizens have crossbows?
Everyone's armed.
This is like the fantasy equivalent of Texas.
I was about to say, it's Texas.
Everybody's packing heat.
It's
Chaos.
Texas. I wanted you to come in here thinking, oh shit, is everyone packing? And they are. I hope you're ready for it.
So am I.
As you come down and you see him, you watch as his visage splits into two other images. And you watch as they cross and move and now dart in different directions.
Ooh, that's a cute trick.
Yep, and we're gonna move some of these guys as he kind of goes this way, and
That
this
one
guy
you follow
goes
won't
this.
be the right one.
Question: can I do something right as I see these appear?
What do you want to do?
Right when I see like multiple start, like when they're all bunched together. Actually, no, I don't.
I was thinking the same
Because
thing.
I have Hunter's Mark,
Exactly.
so I know exactly which one's the real one.
Mhm.
If these are illusions, unless he's just multi-cast simulacrum or something. But-
Don't give him
That'd be
ideas.
Nope. I withhold what I was saying I was about to do, and instead will rely on old faithful Hunter's Mark.
Faithful Hunter's Mark.
Until it gets dispelled.
It's this guy down here.
Okay.
Do you tell Trixie? As Trixie sees this,
Okay.
and she
Yeah. He'll point. Try not to like shout from the rooftops, but get her attention, and then. Actually, here I'll do it this way. I'll send a few bees to go down and kind of fly by Trixie, and then go this way. Down.
Okay.
And Trixie knows that Wolf has a bunch of bees, I imagine. Because
Cool.
he's constantly covered in bees.
All right, so since you're on the rooftop up there,
Yep.
What are you doing?
All before following, since I know which way, can I take a look at like the general surroundings? Is there like kind of anybody else converging on the dude's position, or anybody that kind of looks suspicious as well? Or is it just this guy trying to get out through the crowd?
Go ahead and roll me a perception with disadvantage because it's a new city to you.
Fair enough. Even though I have the high ground.
Even though you have the high ground, Obi-Wan.
I hate sand. Still 13. Not terrible.
Yeah, still 13. Not terrible. You know where your guy went. That's
Yeah.
generally, but you're not entirely sure, like exactly what's, what inside this city.
Yeah, there's no like big bouncers or something like kind of coming to follow him or anything like that.
No, you
Okay,
you wouldn't be
that's-
able to tell.
Okay. Then in that case, I would continue, use my bees to fly down or across the gap, and then follow along the rooftop still.
Okay.
Click, click, click.
Click, click, click. All right, so go ahead and move your guy. I'm going to. Oh, did I take away that encounter? Damn it. Oh, well. Let me move you guys now. As I would assume you guys have followed.
Yeah.
Why not?
Wait for me.
Nah, go home.
We go to the
Back,
pub.
Mhm.
Cause has just skewered the guy and is spit roasting him over a fire right now.
I don't like the you're saying spit roasting.
Oh, did you find your old bud?
Spit fisking.
I mean, there was two of me.
Yeah, I was like, when I had readjusted the map, I was like, damn it, I readjusted with the bud on there, so now I can't find him.
Yeah, we will follow.
Yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, bitch.
What's the answer to number 7? Trying to find the. Oh no, where was he at? There we go. Ah, and your guy that's there. Okay. You guys get to this part, and I will say, Bud, go ahead and give me a perception.
So much looking.
So much looking and finding things.
Looking and finding and finding and looking.
22.
Looking and finding. 22. All right, Bud. I will say you've come a little bit farther in, and you do see Trixie as she bolts this way, towards a crowd of people. The rest of you, or anybody, what are you doing in this moment? Are you still just chasing?
That's the rest of the party, like River and them, right?
Yes.
That you're talking about? Okay.
If Bud gives us a direction, how close to the whistle sound? Does it sound like they're pursuing us from the location where we captured this guy, or
The whistle
like are they
sound.
kind of like are they somewhere else now?
The whistle sound is actually a little louder now.
Let me. Oh fuck. Bud, have you got message? Can you get a message across?
I'm sorry. I do not.
Who are you trying to get a message to?
I was just thinking of trying to split the party. I was trying to think of how many groups we'd have to do to split.
Let's see. Is there a gap between these two buildings?
No,
Yes.
There.
Of course.
no, it's an old Navy. It's not a gap.
It's a big gap.
I will.
Shoot you in the leg right here.
I love the
That's
look
even
on
funnier.
Jason's face.
Maybe Gap's really good. Who's stronger, Samoville or Vulcan?
I am.
What?
What's your strength? What's your strength?
20.
Oh,
just
full
alive.
support.
Oh, you had the belt on
I
your gloves.
was- yeah.
Looks like you started something.
He's got
Bullshit.
old man strength.
All of a sudden, Samoville and Vulcan
Natty, all right?
are wrestling in the middle of town.
I will shove this unconscious guy wizard into Samoville's hands then.
Yeah, I assume I was already slung him over my shoulder, but
Oh, I assumed because I just dragged him along.
whatever.
But I will give him to you. I will say, I can slow the guards down with an official explanation, but the rest of you should go on ahead at least.
I'll message you if needed.
Perhaps someone should cut off the runner through the gap over there.
What was that?
Essentially telling people there's a gap between the buildings. He doubles back the other direction from around the corner. You can cut him off that way.
Unless there's a place to hide, I don't reckon we're going to shake the guard.
Oh, is there a guard? Am I missing something?
I'm assuming that's who's whistling.
Oh. What type of whistle is it? We never went over this.
You heard a whistle?
Is it like a ominous someone whistling like a happy tune, or is it like someone blowing a whistle?
Sounds like someone blowing a whistle, like a
Alright.
hard whistle.
Okay.
You guys pursuing? Who's doing what? Who's going where?
I'm not pursuing if I'm carrying a body.
I reckon the rest of you should go hide or something. I can cause a distraction for the guards.
River will, I guess, go this way.
I will stay put. I will drop my form of dread so I don't look as scary.
All right.
Where's River going?
I'm gonna
Oh,
move
the
them
crap.
over.
Well, I'm not fitting through any gap, nor am I hiding. So I'll go stand next to Bud.
I will.
Oh, you messaged me
Body,
with
let's see.
I messaged me with a location as you when you get there.
I'm gonna go put
As,
the body in one of these boxes and then lay on top of it and pretend I'm a homeless person.
Nice.
You guys watch as these 4 guards come down. What's going on here? What's all the commotion? We heard something going on, a big bang back there.
Can I roll an insight check to see if this guy knows that he's looking for us, or is he just like generally looking for answers, or is he looking for people with a description?
Yeah, roll insight.
12.
You, my friend, are not sure. He looks at you. I was like, whoever's in front here. Let me see. Alright,
Sorry, give me 1 sec here.
you're good.
Crunch, crunch. That's right, step off.
You back the fuck up.
Beat you with my club.
In case you're round the lips.
You would, pig. I'll approach and say, "We heard a bang go over that way," and I'll just point in a direction that isn't where we're going to be following Trixie and what the hell's your name?
Wolf?
Wolf. That's what it is.
Wolf.
No,
Wolf.
I was like, Ronan, Rex. Why does it start with an R?
Give me a deception.
I'm going to use my inspiration for that. Not actually trained in it and don't feel like scaring this guy. How's that?
I saw the one.
Yeah, I did too.
You just generally point like, oh, it's over that way.
Well, no, we just
Went
we
towards
heard
Wolf.
something over that way.
Okay.
Didn't see it for ourselves.
He believes you. In this moment, he's just like, all right. And as this happens, because the 3 of you, Vulcan, Bud, and Cass, go ahead and roll me a perception right now.
My God, how many do you
Is this-
want?
Is this site based or?
I can
I
see
want a lot.
everything. I've proved in it.
No, not on
See
this
it
one.
all.
I need you to hear something for me.
Hey, there you go.
I
Oh, if it's
seen
hearing
it.
based, then never mind.
Does Bud finally like pull the hair out of his bangs and it's like, oh, I can see?
I can't fight.
Because Bud, as all of you are standing there, you watch as this visage of this creature. Cass, can you still see things that are invisible?
That's a
Ooh,
good
your
question.
wings still
Let
out?
Me. No, I put those away.
Okay. Now do you have glowing eyes?
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
I'm hideous.
I Once per long rest, you can. Hang on, let me look up the spell. I don't actually have it. Granted
Hideous,
by an
like-
item.
Like Mr. Krabs without his shell.
He went that way. And the next day. It lasts for an hour, so.
Okay. When they come up, you see these things. You're not quite entirely sure what they are, but then you notice. Oh, those are. Oh, I've seen these before. Yes, Bud, you've heard these before. As you
Oh,
watch
Christ.
as these creatures. One right next to Vulcan as it buzzes next to him. All right. Well, if you hear anything else, any other commotion, let us know. And they start to walk off. This one back here then buzzes late and takes off past you guys.
Wait, so those things are. Like. Are they following the guard? Like,
They are
are
following
they
the guard.
like patrolling with the guard?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Oh.
We run into them before? Or Bud's
Yeah, we ran into them in Ovella.
Mm.
They're the like the seeker swarms or whatever.
The bees?
The bees.
Bees.
Someone else
we
take
killed the queen.
over. Yeah, we killed the queen. Someone else take over. I gotta take the dog out.
Ow.
Balloon sack Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well,
Are you
the
looking
guard's gone.
Looking
What's
over.
what's our dude doing?
Balloon sack Jimmy.
Throwback.
All right.
I
Well-
gotta do work stuff, so I gotta drop.
Oh no, Daniel.
Yeah.
That's beating.
It's okay.
Godspeed, Daniel.
Have a good night.
Godspeed.
I'm gonna have to
Have a
call
good
it here in a few as well.
All right. So what I'll do here is we're in a good stopping point here because then we can actually shift to other stuff next week. So what I'll do is I'll cut it here for the night.
Danger deflected.
Danger deflected.
Sick.
Yes. And we'll resume next week as I will condense a little bit for next week so we can get a full game going. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds
senor.
good, Papa.
Oh, show.
Sweet. Because you guys ruined my other surprise, but I found a way to fix it.
That's what we
Way to
do.
fix it. I know, you bastards. It was literally the airship question because I honestly,
Oh.
my thought process just did not like think to be like, oh, we still have an airship, duh. So I just go, oh, I'm in a different character, so. Thanks, Josh.
Hey, yeah, I asked for something. I gave it to you.
Yeah, no. No, it's okay. It's okay. I still
Oh.
got them though.
So much time.
They're so pretty. I'm looking at them right now.
It's not
I'll
even
load
gonna
it up
happen,
in the
is
game.
it?
Huh?
We're not even gonna use that one, are we?
Josh,
Yes.
we're gonna use it.
Okay.
You understand me? Like we're gonna use it.
Okay.
We're
This is
we're
serious.
we're slowly moving in that direction. I told you I was gonna take you through the city, right?
Yes.
We're slowly moving in that direction. Just slower than I fucking wanted to.
We made it to Baby Gap.
Yeah, you made it to Baby Gap.
We made it to Baby Gap.
It's all Vulcan's fault.
That's going to be the description for the episode on YouTube.
Baby Gap?
We made
Yep.
it to Baby Gap.
Maybe to Baby Gap. I'll take it.
Well, boys, it was a good time.
It was a good
Pushing
time.
through the city.
Yes, sir.
GG.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank
Have
you
a good one,
guys.
y'all.
All right, boys, have a great
Alright.
night.
You guys too.
Indeed.
Night night.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.